So now look, now this is just all about pass recognition. This is a very common pass, the over-under pass. His head is glued tight. My only concern needs to be ungluing his head from my hip, because right now, if you notice, my hips are trapped to the mat, okay, so I can't move. Big mistake is people just try to block here because they know the hips are coming around, but this is a losing battle because eventually his whole body is going to be stronger than my arms. So look, what I need to do is right now worry about his head. Come around real quick, Tracy, look at my feet here. One thing you can kind of do to kind of hook this foot is you can turn, and I forgot to tell you guys this, but you can take your toes and curl around the bottom of his leg. You see it? What I'm doing, again, it's here, I hook here, so he can't just bring his leg out. Now, all my attention goes to his head. I take the crook of my elbow, I come underneath his face, and I'm going to have to lift his head up, and I'm going to move it over. Once I get his head dislodged, both hands go to the head, and I just push away and get my hips out. Okay, and that's defending the over-under pass. Again, these passes where they're tight, okay, I have to really be controlling their head. Now look, this time he gets the over-under, I'm sorry. This is a little bit different. He's deeper. The difference between this pass and the over-under, okay, is that he has mobility to go from side to side. Okay, so when I push his head, I have to be ready for him to jump to the other side. So look what I do with my foot. Okay, I hook his hip with my foot here. So now, once I start pushing his head away, he can't jump. Okay, now from here, I'm going to push his head away. I'm going to take my left hand, come check this grip out. I'm going to grab, like fingers down, knuckles down into his collar, against his back. I'm going to come up to my elbow, and my goal is going to be to get to my knees. So I stiff arm, I come up to my knees here, and then I have two choices. I can either sit back here, which is what I usually do, or I'm here, okay? I can kind of turn and spin around here and reposition. Guys, one thing we didn't do a whole lot of, just because we haven't gone into the spider guard too much, is once you reposition, I want you guys getting in the habit immediately of getting your grips. Okay, get the grips, either both sleeves, sleeve and collar, something. When you replace, we don't want them moving right back into another pass. Okay, so what was next? The hip roll stuff. All right, guys, now this is where it gets a little more complicated. So the hip roll, which has been a big part of the lesson so far. Okay, I'm blocking his, I'm blocking this, we're going to the elbow push, but he hops north-south. So now I can't do the traditional hip roll where I just get my hips up, because he's blocking, he's like really heavy on my chest. So we're going to look at this tighter hip roll. So look, the key here is I'm going to just fight to get my hips up just a little bit. And now I want you to think about getting the back of your head in this space here. So I'm going to actively tuck my head under my body, okay, and then I'm going to bring my left leg around here, okay, and I'm centered. Again, right away, get the grips. And then you can start going to spider guard or whatever it is you want to play. So again, let me just go for that one more time. Even though it's on video and you can probably rewind it, but it's okay. So look, we're here, I push, he comes around, I come up, and look, right now I bring my back of the head to the mat, and I reposition. If you guys end up high on your shoulders like I am now, I don't want to stay here because it's uncomfortable. So I'm going to think about getting the back of my head to the mat, and hopping my hips back, or my shoulders back rather. And now I have some space, and I can start playing the guard game I want to again. Pause.